I think we all appreciate a good night's sleep, and here to help us get that today is Dr. John Kuna from John G. Kuna and Associates. Dr. Kuna, as always, it's good to see you on the show.
Good to be here. Thank you.
So I think a lot of people want to hear this one. Everyone seems to be searching for the good night's sleep, the best night of rest they can get, and you say it has to do with something called the system of pleasantries.
Well, it's one approach. There's many approaches, and people struggle with sleep in different forms. There's onset problems where you can't fall asleep and can't get to sleep. There's maintenance sleep, where you wake up many times during the night. And then there's termination sleep, where you suddenly wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and sleep is over. And all these problems are related to many things, including stress. And you might fall asleep thinking of, or try to fall asleep thinking of the problems of the day. And that's a mindset. I'm going to fall asleep thinking of the problems of the day. That's what I'll do. Well, you know, it doesn't always lead to a good sleep, and you don't wake up that refreshed. Or you might fall asleep thinking, you know, I'm not going to think about the problems of the day. I'm going to blank out the problems of the day. And that's a mindset. Doesn't work. So either way, you're stressing yourself to fall asleep. And the system of pleasantries is something completely different. On the system of pleasantries, you get a 3x5 card, several cards, maybe 10, 20 cards, and you write down something pleasant on the card. And maybe you fill 8 or 10 cards with something pleasant. First kiss with your wife, the birth of a child, graduation of a child. And then you have the pleasantry cards next to your bed, and you train yourself for this new mindset, not the mindset of thinking of the problems of the day, or the mindset of not thinking, but the mindset of thinking of pleasant thoughts to fall asleep. It takes training, but you'll get a better night's sleep more often than not, and you'll wake up in a good mood. You could actually use the system of pleasantries during the daytime when you get stressed, when you get good at it. The idea is not to have your phone next to your cards, because then you might look at your phone. Oh, look who texted me. Oh dear, I wish they didn't. You have a little lamp. You can get them at a yard sale. And just look at your next pleasantry and close your eyes and just think of a pleasant thought. The pleasantries don't even have to be something that's alive. It could be something that's inanimate. You could have a pleasantry thought of a nice candle, a cinnamon candle or an apple candle, and simply just, you know, fall asleep thinking of how pleasant that candle is. You could even have the candle lit in the room and close your eyes and think of the candle while you're falling asleep, smelling the candle. But the idea is to use a system of pleasantries to fall asleep rather than other mindsets, such as I will fall asleep thinking of all the problems of the day, or not think of the problems of the day. I'm going to fall asleep thinking of pleasant thoughts, and help yourself relax into a good night's sleep.
So picture those things that kind of get you into a relaxed state. I can't wait to try this one. And if you would like to talk to Dr. Kuna or set up an appointment, you could reach him at 570-961-3361 or on the web at drjohngkuna.com. Dr. John Kuna from John G. Kuna and Associates, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me, Dave.